Hello, hello, Libra. What's up? Welcome to your May reading. I hope you're all having an amazing day. We're going to be seeing what messages want to come through for you, get some insight, guidance, see what you can expect in the month of May 2025. If this reading is helpful or insightful, please let me know by leaving a like, comment, and subscribe. Private readings are available down below, and let's get into your messages for May 2025. What do my Libras need to know, look out for, be aware of during this time? We have not. Oh, this card. I flipped it and it wanted to flip itself back face down. Nothing is yet set in stone. Nothing's yet set in stone. What's going on for Libra in the month of May? A fiery climax approaches and a new romantic cycle begins. We got the sister signs, Aries and Libra, opposites. The last full moon that we had was in Libra. The next full moon that we have, which is why I'm using the Moonology deck, is in Scorpio. I'm seeing something about 6 months or a 6-month window. The next full, well, not next, sorry. 6 months we'll have that full moon in Aries in your birthday season. Something about your birthday season coming up. Obviously that's like months from now. But I'm seeing perhaps the direction of your life is changing. Paths, directions. What the fuck? I thought I saw something move. I thought it kind of looked like, oh, it's a feather. Not a feather, it's dog hair. I don't know what. Me over romanticizing. Oh my god, okay. I don't know what the fuck. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm getting back to the message. I'm getting a sense that something's not set in stone, and that's a good thing because it's giving you time to adjust. It's giving you time to adapt. It's giving you time to perfect and get exactly what it is that you want, what it is that you're working towards, what it is that you're manifesting. And that's something that's playing out over the next 6 months. I know this is your monthly reading. This is for May, but Spirit is tying this into the next 6 months for some reason with the full moon in Aries and the new moon in Libra. So by your birthday season, I feel like your life will be very, very different. Perhaps it could be in love and romance for those who have been calling in your soulmate or calling in, a lover. Shout out to y'all. I see you. And perhaps 6 months from now, you are together with your boo. You won't be listening to tarot readings because you're going to be listening to your boo. Okay. We have a personal issue reaches resolution at the bottom of the deck. This is Cancerian energy. It's showing here you're resolving some sort of problem or some sort of challenge that you found very difficult to overcome. Nothing will come out of this situation, and believe in the impossible. Something you thought was impossible. You thought like, this is a dead end. It's never going to happen. This is doomed. I may as well just give up. Spirit is wanting you to believe in the impossible. This issue that you've had that's been keeping you at a standstill, or I heard keeping you at a distance. This is a big ass block being removed. So we'd love to see that. I'm going to pull you a couple cards from the Everything Oracle. Just see what other things want to come through for you. For Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus placements. Fiery climax approaches. I feel like any relationship in your life that's unbalanced, it's going to become super clear this month. It's going to be very clear where you may need to back off. This is kind of similar messages that came through in Capricorn's reading, but Libra, y'all are the scales. This is showing what's in balance versus what is completely out of whack. And with the fiery climax approaches, it could get a bit dramatic, maybe a little heated. Maybe you're feeling a little annoyed or frustrated with some people. And we have there's someone better. There's someone better. Number 49. I don't know who needs to hear this, but there's someone better. Whoever you're settling for, you can manifest better. Literally the next card, manifest. You can manifest something much better. Oh, they miss you. Little ego stroke. Someone misses you. We have new job or increase. See, so even with the whole there's someone better, we can take this as there's a better job. If you're settling at your job, or you're wanting something better, something more fulfilling, or better pay, better hours, better environment, or you're just looking for something different, there is something better here that you can really call in and manifest. Some of you have started a new job, or there will be an increase in your pay this month. So look out for that. We have time apart. Why are y'all getting some of the same cards that Capricorn had? Capricorn had manifested in time apart. You may need some space from certain relationships, certain people that honestly you've outgrown. They're outdated, they're old, it's unbalanced. You got your free will though. Time apart, free will. You don't have to. I feel like if there's time apart is because you're the one choosing to do so. You're the one establishing some space, a boundary, a bit of room, okay? A little leg room for you to stretch, for you to experiment is what I'm hearing. We have dark eyes. Shout out to anybody with dark eyes, or perhaps you're meeting someone important with dark eyes. Anything else? Inner child trauma with ex or past love. Oof. So there's some healing to be done here. There's a couple layers to peel back this month. This full moon in Scorpio could be illuminating some pains and triggers that you have yet to sort out, or you have maybe suppressed. Ex or past love with yes in the reverse, and still angry or hurt. I get a sense with the fact that these both cards are in the reverse. I get a sense someone's saying, "Oh, I'm not angry anymore. I don't care," but like they do, and someone's in denial. That could even be you. You may be like, there's this ex or past love or someone who had this big influence on your life, and you're saying to yourself, or you're saying to people like, "Oh, I don't care. I moved on," but like deep down there's still hurt or anger. And so it's really important that you acknowledge that. And I know that can be uncomfortable, and I know it doesn't, denying it doesn't make it any easier. But anyways, you don't have to admit it to anybody. As long as you can admit it to yourself, and that's what matters. So anyways, your numbers are 49, 87, 3, 58, 72, and 44. In case that's important for somebody, let me know if it makes sense, if any of those numbers or any of these messages are resonating so far. Would love to hear from you. Whoa, what's going on? Okay. Libra. Messages for Libra. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus placements in the month of May 2025. What is going on for Libra in the month of May? The way these cards just flip themselves in the reverse. Y'all starting with the same card, Capricorn, although it's reversed. 5 of Swords with the Knight of Swords reversed. Space, honestly. Space is needed. Some time apart. Knight of Swords in the reverse is honestly an energy. Well, okay. I have two different ways we can look at this. First thing I was going to say is this Knight of Swords reverse is like a screeching halt. There's no movement, complete standstill, nothing going on, lack of clarity as well. But another thing I'm getting is more of like another perspective I'm just getting from this is like someone being very impulsive and not wanting any time apart, wanting to just like bombard. And sometimes 5 of Swords reverse can talk about like resolution, forgiveness, clearing the air, wave the white flag, can we just be friends? Can we just make this up? Can we just get back to how it used to be? Like I'm seeing two different things from this. Like it's either saying like slow the fuck down and take some time and take a breath and just like let it be, and that's what's going to resolve the issue, and there can be a resolution and forgiveness and healing and acceptance, and you can clear the air. Or I'm getting like, oh my god, like let me rush in, but it's kind of impulsive and it's kind of careless, and it's kind of, I feel like it's coming out of ego and out of comfortability, wanting to feel comfortable, and because the situation's so like foreign or different, or it's out of control, lack of control, there's this part of you that's just wanting to like rush right on in and try and fix it because, oh my god, I didn't mean to hurt your feelings, and let me just try and apologize, make this better. It's like sometimes people need some space. Yeah, okay, so maybe you're maybe you're apologizing or whatever, but someone may not be ready to hear your apology just yet. or you're not ready to accept someone's apology just yet. And hey, that's okay. I would say give it a little time, give it a little space. Y'all, I don't know. This might be a specific ass message, specific reading, but literally someone's in hermit mode. You cannot deny. We have the hermit at the bottom. Someone is in isolation. Someone's like, do not disturb. I'm doing a lot of thinking, reflection. I need some time. I need some space. Please, please. Hermit, Queen of Cups, and the Seven of Swords. So someone's definitely like hiding their emotions. It's very hard to read. You could be dealing with a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. We have Virgo energy over here, but there's someone that's in like this deep contemplation and they are not revealing all their cards. Someone is definitely moving in silence. You may be wondering if someone's playing games with you, or you may be wondering if someone's playing games, but honestly, I see someone's hurt. Very, very hurt. Oh, it's that fucking thing we saw with the Everything Oracle, right? Ex with past love. Yes in the reverse, was still angry or hurt in the reverse. Be like, no, I'm not hurt. I don't give a fuck. I don't care. But like, someone clearly does. Someone clearly does. They're hiding it. Acting like they don't give a fuck, but they do. But they do. I also get a sense with the Seven of Swords, Three of Swords, someone has caused some hurt. The person who's hurting has also hurt others. And are they taking accountability for it? I'm not really seeing it. They could be thinking about it, reflecting on it, but are they actually, I kind of get a bit of someone that thinks that they're in the right and like victim energy. Like someone's definitely being like a victim here. Not saying that they aren't a victim, but someone's definitely like, oh, I'm the one that's been wrong done. I'm the one that has, you know, sacrificed so much, given so much, and this is how I'm treated. So I don't know, I just see someone here is like keeping to themselves. Literally even Nine of Pentacles, which is a very solo, independent, and single energy. Ooh, so yeah, I mean, there may be this urgency. I do feel like with the Knight of Swords, regardless if it's upright or reverse, I get this urgency to like, let's just try and fix it. Let's just like smooth it over. Like, please, like, forgive me, hear me out. But like, I just feel someone is just completely shut out and very hard to read. Okay. We're off to a very specific reading. All right. Oh, and we have a card that flipped out. What is it? Four of Wands. And Hermit's still at the bottom. Did I not shuffle enough? Clearly I did not shuffle enough, but what am I getting from this? I do, hold on. Now, oh, we actually have a different card. Three of Wands. Someone's making these plans for the future. Five of Pentacles, Six of Wands. There's a, let me, hold on. Before I say anything, let me just get a little bit more on this Four of Wands. Just, because I just need a bit more on this. The Four of Wands. We have the Sun. Why did I get a sense someone's secretly happy? King of Cups. We have Leo energy over here. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Two of Pentacles. I've kind of, we have Hermit, or not Hermit, Eight of Swords at the bottom. I feel kind of as if someone's like in the in-between, or they keep fluctuating between like they're fine, they're happy, they're enjoying other people's company, but at the same time they aren't necessarily like, they're not completely present, or there's this part of them that's withdrawn. Like, it doesn't make sense. Maybe someone's spending a lot of time at home. Four of Wands can definitely talk about like the home life, or, you know, someplace that's pretty comfortable, safe, and there's maybe some people around, but it's familiar people. I don't get a very extroverted energy with the Hermit that's here. Sometimes Four of Wands can talk about celebrations and parties, but then the Hermit's like, this is, if there's a party going on, this is a person that's either hiding upstairs in the bedroom or hiding in the bathroom. So like, what the fuck? I'm just trying to make this make sense, y'all. Clarifying the Four of Wands, we have the Sun, the King of Cups, and then the Two of Pentacles. Someone's like reconsidering if this makes them happy. Someone's reconsidering, what makes me happy? Is it here? Is it these people? Is it this relationship? Is it this home? Something about this Two of Pentacles, they're kind of on the fence. I get a little bit of a wishy-washy or indecisive energy from this. someone's emotions definitely keep changing. Hot and cold. And yeah, because the Eight of Swords is at the bottom. Someone feels kind of stuck, or they're in their head over analyzing something. Tower and the Eight of Wands. So someone feels like powerless or lack of control, or someone feels they're trying to prepare themselves of any surprises, but they kind of can't. Like, I do feel like there's some twists and turns that this person is unable to necessarily prepare themselves for, and that freaks them out. Or like, I guess like going back to that whole like Knight of Swords universe of like feeling powerless, feeling out of control, like just wanting to like get things under control and handled and fixed and understood and clarity, closure, something like that. And that's kind of what I feel here is this Eight of Swords and the Tower. So this is someone who feels stuck. They feel powerless. They feel like, you know, life is just flashing before their eyes and there's nothing they can do. And things are moving so fucking fast. It's like whipping around. Eight of Wands is very fast-paced energy. It can also talk about like news or information and I don't know. It's a lot. It feels a lot. So, I mean, let's just keep moving forwards because that's all I'm getting with that. So... What's going on for Libra, month of May 2025? Oh my god, all these freaking cards. And hold on, before I even read any of these cards, I just kind of want to go back to the whole nothing set in stone, fiery climax approaches. Things are going to get dramatic in your relationships, okay? Especially new romantic cycle begins. I don't care if it's with the same person, but it's just like a new chapter that y'all are beginning. But things are getting fucking dramatic in your relationships. But remember, nothing's set in stone. And also when this card comes out, I always see is like you can turn the situation around in your favor if you're not quite happy with the outcome or where things are headed, where the direction is going. You get to steer the ship. You can avoid the fucking iceberg, you know, a little Titanic moment. You don't have to crash into the iceberg. You can steer clear of that as long as you are aware. You have time. You have time. And remember what I was saying earlier? I was like, 6 months from now, your life, this relationship could look very different. Very, very, very different, depending on how you steer the ship and how you know, react to all these things. So the first thing I want to touch on is the Hierophant. This is Taurus energy. We are currently in Taurus season. This is a huge learning moment. However this reading is applying to you, no matter which side you're on, whether you're the person that's like, leave me alone, I'm in do not disturb mode, I'm in the bathroom, like, I'm hiding in my room, leave me alone, I'm reflecting, or if you're the person be like, knock, 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 like, let me in, I want to talk to you. Regardless of whoever the fuck you are in this reading, this is just teaching you a lot. Also about like rules and boundaries and expectations and roles as well. You know, like certain relationships and the roles that they have. And expectations that come with those roles. Oh, well, you're my partner. You're supposed to respond to me. I called you. Why didn't you answer? Like, you know, oh, you're my mother. Like, blah, blah, blah. You're supposed to take care of me or whatever the fuck. And mind you, like this reading, it does not have to be completely applied to romance or love, right? You can scrap that. You can, however this resonates. Reading for many people here. But yeah, this is like a huge, moment of ascension and leveling up and trying to find the peace and literally surrender, because the Hierophant is very calm, it's grounded, it's assured, it's confident. It's like, okay, I've studied, I've practiced, I've been here before, I know exactly how to handle this and keep calm. Hierophant, you're never gonna see this person lose their mind or fucking lash out or go insane and crazy. Like, this is someone who has mastered self-mastery here. So it's like, can you try and keep it cool and surrender when things seem very chaotic or out of control? That's a big test. 5 of Wands at the bottom. I see it's a little bit, it's literally kind of crazy chaotic. Okay, so then we have a 4 of Cups. That fell out on the 2 of Pentacles and the 4 of Wands from earlier when we tried to clarify that. I don't even remember what we said, but look at how in this Four of Cups she's got headphones on, her eyes are closed, her arms are crossed, like she's just completely cut out. La 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 la. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to see it. I don't want to fucking deal with this right now. Someone's kind of in this avoidant mode, and there's not really a whole lot you can do to change this energy or change their mind at this moment. Like, they're gonna have to want it themselves. You're gonna have to want it yourself. Like, someone's not gonna be able to convince you, or you're not gonna be able to convince them. Like, it's kind of falling on deaf ears, at least at this moment. Okay, then we have these three cards. We have Ten of Pentacles, the Fool, and the Page of Swords. So I'm just trying to make this make sense. Ten of Pentacles talks about a foundation that's already been established. Friends, family may be involved. If this is about work, sure, but I don't know, this doesn't really feel... Okay, anyways. This is a foundation that's deeply established, deeply rooted. Maybe marriage, maybe a home is in, you know, things like that. Investments, things like that. So we have the Fool and the Page of Swords. So that kind of ties in with the whole like new romantic cycle begins. Or if you're like, no, Jade, I'm not looking for romance. Okay, new cycle begins. And it's about bringing things into balance. Balance. The scales. Because right now it's fucking like, oops, sorry. Right now it's fucking like out of balance. Gotta get back in alignment, y'all. Something that's completely out of whack. So that's what's happening here. And with the Fool to then the Page of Swords, typically Page of Swords talks about communication, expression, news, information, discussions, truth, right? Truth. Getting to the truth, being able to express your truth, breakthroughs, clearing the air, hallelujah, right? Okay. All right. But it might not be so simple. And I know you probably don't want to hear that, but it might not be so simple because, and the reason why I'm saying that, right? Fiery climax reaches, approaches, whatever. Fiery climax approaches. Bottom of the deck, we have a Five of Wands. Ten of Cups. Wow, okay. Eight of Pentacles. So let me just say, there can be some conflict. There may be some misunderstandings. There may be some arguments. You may not always see eye to eye, but if you are all, whoever's involved here, if you're willing to work it out and put the effort in, it can be fine. It can be resolved. It can be cleared up, okay? Eight of Pentacles and the Ten of Cups. We have the Nine of Cups too. You get what you want. Everyone gets what they want. Everyone literally is happy. We have the Ace of Wands. There was Eight of Swords. Someone was afraid that it was impossible or that it was unlikely. Or someone was just like heavily doubting themselves or getting all up in their head. But you know what? Relationships, sometimes they go through rocky moments. People that have been married for fucking 50 years, 20 years, 10 years, 100 years. If you sit down and talk to them, they'll say like, yeah, there were times where we hated each other's guts or we thought this was it. We were gonna get a divorce. Like, you know, there's no such thing as 100% picture perfect. Maybe there is, but I have yet to experience that, and I'm sure you have yet to experience that. And we're on fucking planet Earth. Like, is it really 100% picture perfect? Fuck no. Fuck no. Otherwise, I don't think we'd be here on Earth. We'd probably be doing something else. Our souls would probably. We come here, I think, to learn and just experience and just to be, just have our human experience. So anyways, we're getting off topic. Five of Wands, Ten of Cups. At the end of the day, there's love here. And if you can have your little squabbles, but still, at the end of the day, love each other and choose each other, then you win. Then that's a win. Then that's like rare shit that you can find these days. And that's something that you don't take for granted. All right. But yeah, it can't all be on you though. And it's also important that you don't lose yourself in all this crap, that you still are dedicated and focused on your own crafts, your own passions, your own hobbies, and your own career and your own life, and you don't lose yourself through this muddled mess. Otherwise it will be dysfunctional and toxic, and bitch, you better just run for the hills, because why the fuck are you... Okay. Anyways, where are we at? 24 minutes? Okay, we got, all right. What the fuck? Sorry, what's going on? Ow! My necklace is caught in my hair. It's like pulling. Okay, I have a little hair in the back. It's like pulling. I was like, what the fuck? Hate when that happens. Okay. Well, what's next, y'all? What's next? What's next? What's next? Let's see what's next for you. Let's see what's next. I'm gonna switch decks. Yeah, a little bit of space, a little bit of time apart. Maybe focus on your money, focus on your new job. Some of y'all though, remember, oh, I forgot about this card. There's someone better. Well, if you think that, then keep on moving. Why are you wasting your time sitting around begging for someone, trying to change somebody? You can't change anybody. You can change you. You can't change your mother. You can't change your brother. You can't change your lover. You can only change yourself. Like, if you're trying to change someone, what are you, Bob the Builder? I can fix him. I can fix her. No. No. Are you a doctor? Are you doing surgery? Are you doing brain surgery? I don't think so. Come on now. Get it together. Respectfully, with peace and love. Alright, what's next for Libra? What's next for Libra in the month of May 2025? Show me clearly what is next. Look at what came out. I don't know why this has been happening lately, but the stack's just been fucking coming out and I can't fight it. Like, this came out, so we're gonna go. Let's go from the top. Knight of Swords. So this is quick. Oh, it's the same card, but upright this time. We started off with the Knight of Swords. Now it's here, but it's upright. So Knight of Swords. Quick-faced? Face? Someone, you can read someone's face. Facial expressions say everything. Quick-paced energy, talking about news coming in, talking about quick action. And if you notice in this card, and I'm looking at my screen and the white balance looks so wacky. Anyways, he is about to jump, he's about to actually fall off the cliff, and this little bird swooping on him, be like, yo, hold on, slow down, like, wait, skirt, like, hold on, I got a message, you're gonna want to hear this. Emperor. All right, Aries energy. This is somebody who has a plan. This is somebody who is well respected. They are in control. They're in the driver's seat. And honestly, this combination, Knight of Swords and the Emperor, this is someone who's quick to adapt, very adaptable, quick to adjust is also what I was gonna say. This is somebody who is flexible and can really make their way through a, I'm hearing like stifling situation. Okay, like a tight squeeze, like I don't know. Okay, what the fuck, like able to squeeze their way through the most challenging circumstances and come out a winner, come out thriving, come out on top. All right, somebody who's able to maintain their calmness through a stressful or intense situation. Then we have the Queen of Pentacles. Queen of Pentacles is someone who's kind of falls into what we were saying. She is very stable. She's very grounded. She's confident in herself. She's secure. She's hardworking. She's abundant. She is a great lover. She's a great friend. She's a great team player. She's just someone who's very responsible and you can rely on her. Then we have the King of Cups. Well, why we got all these people? Maybe you're dealing with all these different people, or these are the people that are coming into your life, or these are the people that you want to be in your life. King of Cups, this is someone who's very intuitive, somebody who is sensitive and compassionate. They're patient and understanding. This is somebody who will apologize when they've done something wrong. They have full accountability. Someone who's very mature and can put themselves in other people's shoes and see their perspective, or, you know, they can try to. May not be 100% accurate, but they try to at least. King of Cups is a great father, a caretaker, someone who is a provider and provides emotional security and safety, like a safe place for someone to open up. So maybe, is that the energy that you're needing to embody? Possibly. Everything that I said, oops, sorry, I keep hitting my microphone. Possibly everything that I just said when these cards flew out, that's the energy that your best bet to embody during this time would be a good approach to the situation, to the people involved. What was at the bottom? Queen of Swords. We're getting all the people. What the fuck? Okay, well, Queen, we're just gonna read them. Queen of Swords, this is your energy, by the way, Libra. This is someone who is a great strategist. She is a problem solver. She's able to really look at the facts. I feel like I'm about to sneeze. Oh my God. If you just sneeze, bless you. God bless you. I just got a tickle in my nose. Maybe my sinus is acting up. What was I saying? I'll just start over. I'm not going to start over, but she is someone who is honest, someone who is very straight to the point. She will not sugarcoat. She'll tell you how it is. You can always trust her to tell you the truth. I feel like I'm repeating myself. Okay, so Queen of Swords. Oh my fuck God. Okay, Knight of Pentacles. Well, this is slow pace energy, but a Knight of Pentacles as a person is someone who's methodical. They are intentional. They do not rush. They give time. They give space. You know, we have this little squirrel sitting on the tree, and you know how squirrels, they can be very loud and they chirp and they're like chip, 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 and they won't sometimes shut the fuck up and make you go crazy, right? It's like, shut up, little squirrel, little chipmunk, whatever. They can be very annoying and very destructive. And I actually, I had some squirrels cause some damage to my shed, and they were living in it all winter. And now I have to deal with that. Well, I'm not dealing with that. I'm not dealing with that. Someone else is. Hey, because I'm just a girl. I don't do that shit. That's so funny. But like, it's so funny. Anyways, you know how squirrels can cause a lot of damage. This Knight of Pentacles person, they're not going to let the squirrel influence them and their behavior. The squirrel's going to be like, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up. Hey, 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 I want to talk to you. And the Knight is just going to be like, mind your business. I'm moving my time, moving my pace. Don't mind me. You do you, I'm gonna do me. Like, this is someone who's patient, someone who's willing to go the long way, even if it takes them longer than others. Like, this is someone who will not miss a single step. Okay? Ten of Swords. Interesting. Well, and then we have a king. Literally all these people. What the heck? Okay, Ten of Swords, right? Endings that lead to freedom of the suffering and the pain and the exhaustion. Someone's tired. Someone's just had enough. They've reached their breaking point. They've suffered enough. They suffered long enough. This is their moment where they just need to just step out, take a break, take a holiday, honestly. Okay, so what the fuck are we talking about here? Knight of Swords, Ten of Swords, perhaps is like a gradual ending of a cycle that's been going on for God knows how long. Probably way too freaking long. Yo, I don't even know. Because my question was, well, what's next for Libra? And then, like, I guess what's next is possibly, well, something's coming to an end. King of Swords, Nine of Cups. In order to get to, like, desired wish fulfillment or desired outcome, there's like this gradual shift and it's like slow down. I think you need to, I think you best bet to slow down a bit. Is that Knight of Swords in reverse? It's almost like you get you have full intentions to go somewhere, or you're hitting the road trip, and before you even leave, like 5 minutes out of your home, like, or out of your neighborhood, out of your little city, your town, 5 minutes on the road, and you get a fucking flat tire, and the universe saying, not today, divine intervention, like, slow the fuck down, or this is not in alignment. Yo, slow down. So, like, what the fuck is this reading? I'm sorry. Just like, okay. Alright. This is what's coming through, so don't mind me. Just reading the cards. Go see what you're jumping into, the Fool, and then I'm gonna let this reading come to an end because I gotta go. Well, I don't, but this reading is going on for too long. I'm gonna clarify with the same deck. Tell me the Fool. Why is the Fool here for Libra? What's new coming in for Libra? Tell me the Fool for Libra. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus placements. Anything? King of Wands. Seeing the people like tell the Fool. Some sort of action will be taken that you're confident in. We have the Lovers talking about your connections and relationships and, you know, the people that you... Eight of Swords. Okay, well, Six of Swords. Okay. Honestly, this looks like right now between you and someone, there is a gap. There is space. There is some distance. You haven't talked to them or haven't seen them, or things are awkward or tense, or the vibe is just off, right? And you're nervous about how your interaction is going to go. But goddamn, you just gotta take the leap. Gotta just take the leap. Gotta get out of your head. And someone feels scared. Someone feels scared. So if the person you're dealing with is scared or uncomfortable, remember what we said about the King of Cups? Provide like a safe place. No judgment zone. But also, you can't force someone to open up. If they're not wanting to open up, and this is kind of what came through in Gemini's reading the other day, you know, you can lead a horse to water, you can't make them drink. The nice gesture, hey, I brought you some water. Okay, cool, but I'm not thirsty. Drink the fucking water. Like, no, back the fuck off. So, you know, Six of Swords, Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Cups. I have 3 swords. What the fuck? Oh my god. I keep saying, how many times I said what the fuck in this reading? Take a shot every time I say what the fuck. I'm just kidding. You won't even be making it through this entire reading. Guaranteed. So 6 of Swords with these 2 aces, definitely showing here movement in your relationships as well as the material plane, your money, your resources. This is also showing that there's movement in a commitment or movement in a possible commitment relationship that could turn into a committed relationship. Sorry, I can't fucking speak. Only thing that I'm like, I don't know, y'all. 3 of Swords, Queen of Cups. Someone's just hurt. And they have to eventually. I see them opening up about this. Queen of Cups to a Page of Cups and a 3 of Swords. I see someone eventually opening up about this, but I also see, like, obviously when it comes to love and caring about someone, there's gonna be some pain that comes with it. But love is the greatest kind of pain, so worth it? Yeah, what the hell, sure. Okay, well, Libra, this was an interesting reading. I hope that this is helpful. I hope you got something from this. Leave a like, comment, subscribe. Private readings are available down below. Let me know if this resonates, because this was something else, yo. I don't know what's in the air today, but I don't know. Not bad. It's just different. Or maybe not. Maybe this is exactly what was meant to come. Well, it was. I don't know what the fuck I'm saying. It's been a long day. I played tennis earlier. My arms are tired. Okay, I'm gonna go. I love you. Appreciate you. Have an awesome May. I'll see you later. Bye.